like what was kind of for you? And because I know there's some lessons in there for a lot of agents that are struggling right now with on the real estate. And there's a ton of agents that are struggling. And, obviously lacking, like you said, avoiding doing the thing that's necessary. But like, just from your experience and being able to carry over everything that you brought from MMA, running an MMA business, being able to carry that over into real estate, like what are some of the key foundation that you like, hey, if you really want to thrive in any type of market condition, this is what you need to stay grounded. This is the foundation.
You can have results or you can have excuses. You can't have both. And I press that with my guys, like all the time, my team. It's like, you have to, everybody says real estate's a number game. It is. But I have some people who have to make 500 calls to get 5 appointments. My team leader in Tennessee makes 30 and get a 5. When he talks to somebody, he's good. Why he's not making 500 calls? And he'll sell 50 houses this year. Like he's crushing it. But it's like you have to put in the time and the effort, because I'm not a very social guy. Like I'm not the friendliest appearance looking guy, because I don't smile a lot, and I'm always, if I see you out, I'm trying to assess you. Like, are you a threat? Like, am I going to have to deal with you? And I'm not all, how are you guys? I'm not that guy. So I've had to learn that. And what was the question? I got off on a tangent.
Yeah, I just think looking at what's carried you and grounded you, the foundation, how does that from you coming from a teacher standpoint, being able to tie and pour back into, agents right now that are struggling. It's like, hey, just ground it in these 3 foundational things. And let's do that for a year. Right. And then we can pull our head up and see kind of where the results are, as long as we're not making excuses and these 3 things are happening.
With the foundation is I come from a place when I made a mistake, I got punched in the mouth or choked or armed, So for me to do massive action with real estate, it wasn't a big deal. I could call you, you could tell me whatever you wanted to say. You're not going to hurt my feelings. And I understand that. So that helped me a lot. I think the only 3 things that matters in real estate is prospecting, follow-up, and appointments. That is absolutely it. And you just have to figure out what type of prospecting are you willing to be committed to for a year. And the only thing that matters through prospecting is the amount of appointments you get. And the same thing with follow-up. The fortunes in the follow-up, we all know that. So my guys, I like the phone because I got a big social media following. I've got 400,000 some people on Facebook. I've got the big social medias. But that's one-to-many marketing. But most people don't have that ability to do that. Mm-hmm. So they need to be very effective at one-to-one marketing, because that's where you build relationships. That's where you build rapport. Every salesperson I've met, every salesperson that you've met always says, if I get in front of them, I'm going to close them. Like, everybody can do that. Can you get in front of them from the phone? That's where your skill set needs to be. Or meeting people out on like yesterday we taught a class on how to, if you reached out to 3 different people a week, you saw them in the gas station line, you saw them at Chick-fil-A, like you saw them and you introduce yourself, you ask about them, what do they do? How can I help your business? It's going to come around and you're going to be able to say, I sell real estate. Like, if you know anybody looking to buy and sell and invest, let me help you. And just going over the extra, but it's like you said, it's the boring, monotonous activities that you just continue to not give up on. And you have to be committed to mastery. And that's when your day gets easier. I do 0 prospecting and I'll sell 60 some houses this year while running a team. And I've got a big investing arm too, that we're doing a lot of business over there, just because of my social media and the fact that when I see people, I know how to help them the best. Mm-hmm. Because of my experience.